Good morning, or more accurately, good lunchtime. It's been a while.
Yes. A lot of things are happening and happened.
Yeah, having left this channel sort of dramatically without I got a hiker's paper cut, we thought it's probably about time we do an update. A channel update, because we're like professionals.
Yeah, whatever.
Beat us to the trick point.
Hi guys. Hi Heidi.
Alright, so update. What's been going on since we've dropped out of the Pennine Way? Well, update number 1. Foot is probably okay. I mean, we've been doing little day hikes here and there whenever the weather and our laziness allowed it, and it's been fine. We haven't been able to do a sustained, like a multi-day hike yet. We had the perfect window for a short hike picked in January, 5 days of sunshine in the middle of January, and then work got in the way. We had to cancel literally the day before we were supposed to be going, and we haven't been able to pick anything else up since, because our hiking availability has changed somewhat.
I think the PCT, like you all know, when you're on the PCT, you start thinking about weird and wonderful stuff.
Because you have 6 months of nothing else to do.
So, my big idea at the end of the PCT, after all the thinking, was to start microgreens, hydroponics, and when I got into that, I got into mushrooms as well. So we're growing gourmet mushrooms, oysters, kings. So that takes a lot of time.
And microgreens still, yeah.
Yes.
And we have been trying. The idea was to grow them for farmers markets, and we got everything ready, and got ourselves in a position where we sort of knew what we were doing. Had all the insurance sorted out for around about March 2020, and I don't think we need to remind everybody what happened in March 2020. So that was the end of that little plan for the next 2 years, because markets all got cancelled during the lockdowns. But now obviously we've picked it back up again, and we found that it is actually quite hard to get into the farmers markets. There's a long, certainly now in our area, there's a long waiting list. But it now looks like we have got our first market coming up in about 10 days' time. So we are focused on getting ready for that, growing, packaging, blah-de-blah-de-blah. The problem with the growing that we're doing is that it takes time and it takes daily attention. Like the microgreens, they take about 2 weeks from seed to harvest. And in that time, obviously, every day you have to attend to them. The mushrooms are a bit more forgiving. Once you set them going, they're happy to do their own thing, but they're also much more unpredictable.
Yeah.
When they do come, they come, and they'll double in size every day. But sometimes they take 3 weeks to fruit, sometimes they take two, sometimes they take a month. So we can't just do what we used to do, which is go like, oh look, nice weather window, and bugger off for a hike, because we have to now time it around the markets and time it around what our plants need.
Yeah. I have to run down the mushrooms in the misting room. I have to get them down to like nothing before we can go on a hike.
Certainly on a long hike.
A long hike, yeah.
We are still planning hikes. We're planning one long one, but as you all know, we want to redo the Pennine Way this time without killing ourselves. Hopefully soon. But beyond that, we'll probably be focusing on sort of sub 100 mile distance trails, things that we can turn around quickly in 7 to 10 days to fit into the gaps between the growing in the markets and the growing in the markets. So there'll be shorter hikes, but hopefully we'll still be able to pull off a few.
Yeah.
a nice little side hustle that we're hoping to build a hiking budget up with.
Yeah.
So it's kind of ironic that that's what's stopping us from hiking a lot, but you know, needs must. Yeah.
Yeah.